I deleted the Instagram and TikTok app off of my phone this morning. Not my accounts, just deleted the app off of my phone. Because y'all, I'm pretty sure I'm addicted to social media. Like to consuming social media. And like I am dead serious. I'm not trying to be funny or joke about it or like none of that. I really do think so because whenever I try to stop myself from just going and picking up my phone and just scrolling, I feel like I can't. I don't, it's actually kind of like scaring me a little bit because there's not many things that I felt like were out of my control, that are out of my control in my life. And this feels like one of those things. It feels like, okay, you know you don't want to do it, but you're not able to physically stop yourself from doing it. Like there's a problem. There's a problem with that. Like those are kind of crackhead tendencies. Like when people are addicted to something and they know it's bad for them and they want to stop but they can't stop, that's a red flag. That's an issue. And don't I don't consider myself to be somebody that is addicted to anything, but apparently I am. And I deleted them hours ago. I have not tried to reinstall them on my phone, so that's a good sign. Um Another thing that caught my attention was when I'm trying to read something, my brain is moving way too fast trying to scan over all of the words, and I'm like, okay, wait, I didn't understand anything that I just tried to read right then because I didn't actually read it. And I've noticed that time and time and time again, and I have to like go back and slowly reread it and even have to reread it a couple times. Like, what is actually going on? Like, this is serious. This is not a joke. This is not a, oh, I just accidentally, mindlessly scrolled for a little bit here and there. No, babe, this is actually affecting your brain. It's actually affecting a lot of people's brains, including mine. And I would consider myself someone that is interested in the more natural ways of life and of living. Um, and I think going into motherhood in 2020 when the pandemic happened and we had to be home a lot, and then after that it just kind of like shifted everything and you know gave me the opportunity to overly consume on all of these different social media platforms. I think I got sidetracked and I lost sight of the things that genuinely bring me joy and genuinely make me happy, like doing in this lifetime. So yeah, I decided to delete those apps because they were affecting my life in so many different ways that I was not aware that it was going to. Like I even caught myself having the belief that, oh, I can't, because I've tried to delete them off my phone before, but I just re-downloaded them. It didn't work. Um, but I caught myself having the belief that there's certain messages and synchronicities that I see on these social media platforms, like Instagram, for example. And I was convincing myself that I had to go on there or I would miss these messages or miss these synchronicities or whatever the case. And it's like, girl, be it for real. That's not the only way the universe or God can send a message to you is through your Instagram. Come on now. I should have known I was sliding down the slope with that one because that's crazy. Like to truly believe you have to go on there so that you don't like being obsessed with, oh, I have to get the message, I can't miss out on this. Like there's some deeper rooted issues there that I have dove into and investigated for my own personal being, but I know that this is something that a lot of other people struggle with as well, and I'm just trying to share my thoughts and my experiences with it. Even though it's not any like groundbreaking information, I feel like it's helpful when I have seen other people experiencing the things that I'm experiencing and seeing how they worked through it, has really helped me. So I truly believe I have way too many things to create. My daughter is she told me a few minutes ago, Mommy, wanna, she likes to make recipes. And by recipes, she likes taking like food items and stuff that are not good anymore and mixing them together. But she likes doing that, and she asked if she could make a recipe, but it was quite messy on our dining table and the counters. And I didn't feel like her adding to the mess. I was like, no, not right now. You can definitely use that stuff for your recipe, but not right now. And she's like, well, how about you go in the room and have some time to yourself and I clean up out here? And I was like, yeah, yeah, actually, I will take you up on that offer. Yeah, go ahead and clean up out here. And I'm going to go in here and do what I want to do, which is this. She's so sweet. But, anyways, I have way too many things that I want to create, contribute to, experience in this lifetime. And what's ironic is that I'm exchanging that time that I could be doing those things with consuming what other people are doing with their life and what they're creating, what they're contributing to, what they're experiencing. Like, what kind of bullshit exchange is that? When along the lines did I decide that that was a good exchange? Like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. Be so for real, girl. Come on. We got to get it together. It's 2026. We're not. I'm 28 and a half years old. I know I'm still young, but I feel like I have no more time to waste. Like, we really got to get it in gear. And that's not to put any like excessive pressure on myself. I think it's more so just I understand how this world works. I understand how I work pretty well as I've gotten to get to know myself in in a deep season of isolation, but there's not really much more learning. Not that we can never learn, but at this moment right now, this is a time for me to take action. This is the time for me to create things, to explore things, to try different things out. I've had the periods of deep inner thinking and isolation and digging through old beliefs and rewiring subconscious patterns and all of that. I've had enough practice of that. Like, you can only do that for so long without any output. So that's where I'm at with this phone addiction, because I see the way that our world is going, and there are many, many people that struggle with the same thing I'm struggling with. That one, don't see an issue with it, which is crazy. Or two, they do, and they just don't know what to do about it. They don't know how to help themselves. Um, that's why I'm always going to share whatever has seemed to help me, and hopefully that can help others and guide others. And semi lost my train of thought because my daughter came in again, but that's okay. That's the life you live when you're at home with your kid all the time. She's homeschooled, so she's not going anywhere. Yeah, I think that's the message of this video, is that we don't just have to allow ourselves to struggle and suffer, knowing that this overconsumption of social media and other people's lives is not healthy for us, is not good for our mental health and our physical brain. We don't have to just deal with it. There are ways to go about it. There are ways to help yourself. There are ways to help others. And yeah, that's what I have to share. See you in the next one.